What's up everyone? Today's video is going to be an October TBR and I am very excited about it because we're getting into that spooky season and I feel like I'm going to be reading a decent amount of spooky books. So let's go ahead and see what I'm going to pick. If you're new to my channel, I am actually doing a reading to zero challenge, which means that I am reading all of the books that are actually on my TBR until I hit zero. So I am not trying to haul books, buy books, whatever I would be doing. I am just focusing on the books that I already own, and so every time I build my TBR, I'm building from my shelf. I do have a couple different like themes and prompts in order for me to be able to choose, because when I just look at this shelf, I get so overwhelmed of how to start, what to choose. So prompts definitely help me just be able to kind of like narrow it down a little bit. Now, I do have an online book club. This is something that I created on Facebook, and this month I am participating in a team TBR challenge. So that means I'm probably gonna be reading a lot, but I don't know what those prompts are because this is like a competition type of thing. And so as of filming this, I don't know what prompts I'll be reading. I might have to switch my TBR over a little bit, but I'm gonna try and pick a little less for this video, so that way maybe I can fit some of these books into the prompts and I can just add a couple more extra once I get those prompts given to me. So the first prompt I always do is the YouTube comment picker. So on these TBR videos, I always ask you if you can post down in the comments for a prompt for me to do, and then the next month I always go back and I do a random comment picker for YouTube, and then a prompt is picked for me. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to my September TBR video. I'm just gonna go ahead and start my screen recording and pop this in here. Okay, get YouTube comments. Here we go. So let's see what prompt that you picked for me. Let's see. Okay. Well, Jess just said I love your pugs, so we're gonna pick another winner because that didn't actually have a prompt, but thank you, Jess. Okay, find a random color wheel online and read a book with the color it chooses. Okay, that's really interesting. Thank you, Gabby, for sending that in. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a color wheel, random color wheel. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin, and then I'm gonna pick a book. Oh, my least favorite color. Okay, so we got yellow. As you can see, I color coordinate, so I actually only have a little bit of yellow. But I think that because it's October, I think that I'm gonna pick like more spooky books this month if I can. So I do have The Disappearance of Devil's Rock, and that seems like a good contender. I also have this thriller that I've had for a while, Date Night. It says it's a psychological thriller. It's probably a domestic thriller. This is a ghost story. This is domestic thriller. I don't know. I don't know why I'm leaning towards the domestic thriller, so I think that I'm gonna pick this one. But if maybe a prompt for the TBR challenge I'm in my book club, if it fits this one better, then I could just swap. But I think I'm gonna do Date Night. Okay, so in my book club, they're also doing the Reading to Zero challenge, and we usually have a monthly theme and a monthly game prompt. So that way everyone can kind of participate in the same thing. For the theme for this month, it's actually to read the books that you already have from a book subscription service. And I actually am not part of any book subscription services, but in saying that, I have a specific reason as to why I have these books. So I did have a free credit on Book of the Month, even though I am not a Book of the Month member, and so I had that free credit and I kept just like skipping all of the months because I didn't find an actual book that I wanted. But this month I decided to just go ahead and use that free credit and then finally cancel my account because I never have really been a member. This is the only time I've like gotten a book from them. And so I did get Alice Feeney's Rock, Paper, Scissors, so this is a good contender. I also buy or swap a lot of books, and sometimes I get the Book of the Month copies, even though that's not my preferred source. So I do have Goodnight Beautiful as the Book of the Month copy. Sorry, I have like where I can get the audiobook from. These are two options, and I feel like I would probably go with Rock, Paper, Scissors since this one I just got. Even though I've had Goodnight Beautiful for a while, I think that this is the one that I am definitely a little bit more interested in reading. I haven't read the synopsis or anything. It's just because the cover is really snowy. Everyone else has been reading this. So I think this is the one that's going on my TBR. Okay, then the game prompt for this month, we're doing a little Halloween roll the dice prompt thing. So I'm gonna pull that up and I'm just going to screen record me rolling the dice and see what little prompt thing I get. So here we go. Fairy. I don't have any books that have fairies in them. I don't read fantasy, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to roll again. That is just not on my list here. Zombie. Okay, so I actually already have a zombie book on my TBR, but it's on a secret TBR video. I'll show you the book though. So I am going to be reading The Loop. This is for a secret TBR video. There's some other books in this video that I'm gonna be planning, but I'm pretty sure that these people turn into zombies. It is, yes, it's like World War Z meets Stranger Things. So there's this outbreak that causes the infected to become overcome by the fits of rage. I'm pretty sure that it's zombies. So this is my zombie book for that prompt. I also have one other secret TBR video. So I technically have two that are gonna be coming out in October. So you saw part of one of them, and then the other one is going to be just totally like you don't even know what books they are. I actually have another zombie book on my list. This is Autumn by David Moody, and this is a zombie book. So I guess I shouldn't add more because there's so many prompts that I don't know. Like I'm gonna have to read so many books this month for prompts that I don't know yet. So, okay, I'm gonna put this back now. Okay, so technically this is the TBR you are allowed to see because I have 3 other books that are 4 secret TBR videos that I am not allowing you to see. But then I also just have so many unknown books. But I am planning on reading a lot because I have to win this team challenge. So I'm going to have to read so much. I just wish that I could show you guys more of what I'm reading, but this is what we're starting out with. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in another video.